Sustainable Energy for All has actually been working on this energy transition and investment plan with the Ministry of Energy and other government agencies, private sector, where there was a conversation about supporting and looking at what Kenya can do to actually bring in all these different commitments, documents, opportunities together in an orderly transition.
The Energy Transition and Investment Plan is a very key document because it gives or provides a pathway to achieving net zero by 2050.
We are here today to validate the draft which is necessary for energy security, attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, particularly SDG 7, and Africa Agenda 2063, as we also prioritize the fight against climate change.
I would say we require real assistance, especially in capacity building, and more so to the members of the County Assembly, the executive, for them to be able to come to that point of understanding the need for renewable energy.
So we're looking at power and hydrogen, industry, transport, and buildings. And all these are important drivers which will be driving the emission reductions.
If the market does not supply what you need, then you will be forced to take what is there.
Paul has mentioned some countries have decided we are going to ban ICE vehicles. So whether we like it or not, then we will most likely have EVs.
We are glad to have this validation workshop. This will help the country to attract investments in the various sectors that are captured in the plan.
Also, Paul, you mentioned the cooking transition strategy, which is under development at the moment, but in the slide that showed about there's no policy at the moment which does cut across all of the cooking sectors and chart that pathway to 2028, but there is one under development and very soon that will be published, so I think it's important to reflect that in the slide.
We have learned more on how to improve on the decarbonization and the technologies that are going to be used. And I'm looking forward to the launch of the whole plan.
We would like to recognize the efforts that have gone into the development of the document, and we are glad that we were incorporated during its development and through this particular phase.
And I'm really proud that the government has been able to embrace this document, and it will be able to bring a lot of impact to the people of Kenya, and especially to different sectors, including energy, transport, industries, among others.
I personally feel very grateful because the launch of this particular energy transition plan and investment is very critical in terms of ensuring that we move towards clean energy, but not just getting clean and accessible energy, but in a justifiable way.
The workshop has been amazing, eye-opening. I especially like the fact that it has been all-inclusive.
We are happy to be completing the process of the development of the Energy Transition and Investment Plan. Today we had a very successful validation workshop. We've seen the participation of the private sector, the CSOs, finance institutions, the state departments, and also the counties. And we are now looking forward to the launch of this document and commencing the implementation.
And one thing we look forward to is after this validation workshop is really to launch this at COP28, because we are the beacon of Africa.